lost it. He's gotten a little delusional, but it's okay, Trent, because he knows what it's like to be that caster. Where you got to go in there with a positive attitude to think you can win the next game. There's always a way to come back. There's always a return, and maybe it is this man. Maybe it's Paparazzi with the highly popped Invoker collar. Is it him to do it? And do you believe in the double all-out control of Legion and Axe for VG?
Certainly not. I don't get the last pick LC at all, especially if they're not going to send a mid against Ember. Like, the whole point...
Oh, no, see, they're going to get this even better. Legion's heading to the bottom lane, and Ember's heading towards the top lane. Team Secret are bouncing their lanes around to just give everyone a little bit of perspective. They're running ET, ET Pugnet dual offlane against the Legion Kunkka safe. Invoker versus Lycan in the mid. And then it's Warlock and Axe on the top lane versus the Witch Doctor and the Ember on top.
I just don't get it. Why last pick LC and not even play? Like, you can see Secret's dodging the Ember mid because they expect there to be an LC in the lane, and he's actually just going bottom. It just boggles my mind.
Maybe that's the next level play. Where it's like, hey, we're going to put Lycan in mid. Oh, crap, we're going to switch the lanes up now. Then again, Lycan's not going to do that badly against Invoker, right?
I mean, I think Lycan will win that lane. You have so much more base damage.
Oh, the battle for the runes has already begun.
Whose side was I on again?
VG Gaming have already claimed 2 of them. Make it 3 out of the 4. Good start. Fantastic start for VG Gaming. I'm really happy that our audio commentary does not go out into this Chinese crowd. We may have been in trouble in game 1. Nice ward block. VG Gaming put the Observer inside the trees on the top, so it's, yeah, on the mini-map right there. Thank you, Weapons. Closing off that camp. So there is no pull option for Poppy to try and reset the equilibrium of the top lane.
Not really a lane you're going to be able to pull in much anyway. You got an Ember up against an Axe. You're going to have the lane shoved at you almost all the time.
And Axe is just running at him. Like, he doesn't even have spin. He went 0.1 Battle Hunger to try and harass mid one down. And so they're just Battle Hunger and Shadow Word to try and push mid one off the lane. And he went Sleight of Fist to begin with, so no Flame Guard to try and protect.
Very strange, in truth. You'd think this is a great Flame Guard in a Searing Chains game. I think he went for a last hit, but of course, you know, 50% damage reduction, so not great. But Battle Hunger damage starts to add up. With double mango on the Axe as well, so he'll keep spamming that 50 mana ability that deals a, I want to say 182 damage? Level 1? Pretty significant.
I ain't doing no math. Oh, Poppy, with that regeneration, is kind of repelling a lot of the stuff that, a lot of the harassment of this VG offlane. Lanham has to be careful on bottom. Yapsol's running around with plus 57 damage and 406 movement speed.
Dude, watching it, I still don't get the LC pick. Especially if you're going to put it against the Pugna. Like, that's the worst matchup in this game for you. You want to play against a melee hero, utilize the moment of courage, get those procs, but you can't really man up against an ET who's only going to be running at you when he has aura buff.
Maybe they'll just worry about the lack of control on the Lycan. If you saw the bans out from Team Secret at the very beginning too, like you saw the Naga being taken out, Disruptor was removed, like and Bane was removed. Like these 3 heroes that just kind of like stop the Lycan from just running freely wherever he wants to. Legion Commander Duel does do that in a way. I'm clutching.
Where are you going?
I'm looking for some level of justification, that's all. Kunkka's going to look for the Torrent in towards mid. He'll actually have a kill onto the Courier as well. If he can... No, he'll let the Courier go. They want the first blood. Ace, Paparazzi, and they get the Courier. It walks back in. Had the Observe wards. Lost some extra consumables on it. That's not what Secret wanted.
We spoke too soon, Toby. Now Vichi's going to just take over.
You got to cling to hope, man. Cling to hope.
Hey, you can't ask for more. He gets the first blood and the Courier. Like, you're just feeding Papa. This is not the guy you want to be giving that advantage to. And Lycan's one of those mid heroes where I think you can win this lane, but now that you've already fallen behind, like Invoker starts to run away. He's going to be going Midas too. Like, this is going to be a huge Invoker. He already has double Null Glove of haste up.
Hey, it's Paparazzi, man. The panel was saying it. That's what VG Gaming... Put your trust in Paparazzi. Ori, keep your distance, that Courier. Well, Radiant almost lost theirs. They shielded it after Yapsor punched it. Good thing he didn't have the extra buff up on it.
And the thing is, the Avicii's team fight is going to be excellent. It's just hard for them to lock down the secret cores, but no real team fight item buyer on secret as well. You're going to have a Crimson Guard on the Axe, I would imagine, at some point. Negate the Lycan's effect. Ember's probably going to need a Yules. He'll have a hard time surviving, though. That is the one benefit of the LC, where you always have that permanent lockdown for the Ember Spirit, but playing up against Pugna, it's rough, because, again, you just decrep one of the targets. And all of a sudden, that duel is not doing anything.
Yep. Decent saves, decent counters. Sit in one position, let the ET drop the split of the sleep. Everything can work for you. But so far, at least, like, VG Gaming have the advantage. They've managed to pull in about 1,400 worth of net worth advantage. Just about 1,000 in the experience, too. So the laning phase-wise, it's been slow. We at least had first blood before the 10-minute mark.
Yeah.
But who's happier actually accepting the status quo? Does this work better for VG Gaming just because Paparazzi is able to build into the double nulls, into treads, and I assume Midas as well? Like, what timing is VG looking for compared to Secret is my question.
I think you just want skirmishes, pickoffs, get the dual damage running, utilize that Sunstrike, get Paparazzi just more and more levels. I think Invoker is a late game hero. He can hit a peak in the mid game, but at the end of the day, you really want that level 25 talent.
Crepifying Spirit was down. Ori's going to keep the run going. Yep, so it's got plus 30 damage. Now going to go for the Stomp. That won't connect onto Ori. He moves way too quickly.
I just want to see Cataclysm. I think the Alacrity talent's probably a bit better, but dude, Cataclysm.
Plus 35 Alacrity damage and speed. If you give it to the Legion, sure, mid one's going to fall. The control was good. Torrent connects. The Axe Call setup. And it happened at the same time as Puppey was rotating towards the mid. This rotation will not be successful, mainly because the Observer Ward the Paparazzi has protecting him here in the mid lane sees this coming from a mile away.
You can see the advantage of the VG lineup at the moment, where they just have a lot easier time finding kills around the map. Witch Doctor ET, a lot more defensive supports, plain and simple, whereas Kunkka, X-Torrent, easiest Sunstrike setup of your life, especially for Paparazzi, who is a very accomplished Invoker player.
Oh, Cole's going off once again, up on top, mid one, Sleight of Fist, tries to dodge the attack, Sunstrike, it's pulling him back into it, and Paparazzi hits the money. I am watching something rather fun going on, and I'm fairly certain YapzOr's doing this just for the insane amount of damage they're able to pull off. It's something like a 9 stack in the camps. So YapzOr comes down, he's got plus 234 damage. He's going to walk in behind Ori and just hit him like an absolute truck. Ace needs a little bit more control, but YapzOr, another spirit out, he lost the buff up and tried to keep the chase going, but Ori's just like, where the hell is he pulling this damage in from?
Dude, that's so ridiculous.
Yep.
I mean, I can't believe he actually lost the buff there. I think that might have been a kill otherwise. You can see they have big Invoker problems already. He's just sitting mid, level 7 with Threads, double null, as you said. I mean, he's still halfway to Midas. I mean, he's huge.
Yep.
You can't actually lane against Invoker.
He's the 1v1 mid champion. You can't lane against Paparazzi. The call is out, the Sunstrike's on target, and they do actually hold him. Barter, okay, the spin will find the kill. Puppey's looking for some revenge with the Maledict into the Stomp from YapzOr. He's got that Spirit boost up once again. So with the high movement speed, he'll punch 11 down and then put some of the damage into the Conqueror as well. Careful when their fatal bonds together, however. Puppey, he's finding a hard time actually saving YapzOr. A quick Stomp, it will catch both Warlock as well as the Kunkka. YapzOr into the trees, doesn't have a TP scroll, has to run further north. No, Paparazzi, YapzOr! He tried to juke it, but no joy. No joy for the big man. Broad shoulders like that, you're gonna catch the sun.
Man, pubs are gonna be ruined for another couple of days. You're gonna have these really bad mid players suddenly first picking Invoker after this performance. You can already see the kind of game it's gonna be for Paparazzi. You're gonna have Midas in like a minute or two.
Find your happy place, man. That's what Ori's finding on bottom. The duel is out. They lock down the line. Have they got the damage? Yes, they do. When Axe can bring in the dunk, Ori plus 10 on the damage. And 6-1 is the advantage for VG Gaming. This looks very familiar. About 10 minutes faster in game 2 and the opposite team.
Yep. And of course, you know, the panel's going to get a lot of grief for having totally wrong predictions.
No,
about the
and
draft.
Trent
But
was right.
Yeah.
Be delusional. Be optimistic. You can be 20k down. You've lost like 2 games out of your best of 5. There's always a chance for the underdog.
I
The
think
Australian dream.
This Invoker hero, man. I mean, the Sunstrike setups, it's so easy. He has so many suns to work with, and this is the dream game for you.
Here we go again with Yapsor. This time around, he's walking a lot earlier, pulling the Spirit down. He's going to actually drag it through the Ancients, and with the smoke, they want to try and fight mid. It won't happen, however, because the fight's already over on top lane. Kunkka, thanks to that Maledict, it is level 2, so Lanham will pop. Ori has duel available, looking for Puppey in the trees, and Puppey jukes it nicely. Cold Snap is out, finally they're going to catch him. Yapsor will arrive, stomp into the stun, and they have the control. They don't have the way to get closer, however. 11 as well as Fenrir nearby. The Sunstrike's right on top of the T being out farther, and Yapsor makes a break to where his teammate died before. The stomp comes out once more. Axe is the one who's put to sleep. Yapsor has no way to escape this. He can only do a little bit of return damage. He'll look for the movement speed as the Spirit comes back in again. Move from 363 into 403 and up towards the trees. Duke can't. Ori gets the last attack in, plus 20 damage, 9-2. They look for a rebuttal in towards mid with the paralyzing cast, holding down VG Gaming. Paparazzi's streak will finally end, and this Lycan Force going to work. Lanham tracking him down thanks to the Spirit's jump forward from mid 1. 2 big kills the Team Secret definitely needed.
Oh, for sure. They got 1,100 gold off that. You can see it up on your screen. So much value in that Invoker kill. His net worth is 1,000 higher.
Well, maybe gets Fenrir. Gets ward out. Searing Chains had to hold him there. Warlock will fall.
Wow. I just realized as well, this is a full Slight Chains build from mid 1.
Yeah.
No
He's got
points
no
in
points Flame Guard.
Yeah. And you can see the replay up top. Yeah,
it's gonna be it's the extended fight.
Yeah, I mean the Sunstrike was nuts. They end up killing the Pugna thanks to it. Otherwise, you just
okay. That's the way Dota happens. Sunstrike once again up on top lane. Goodbye ET. Down the bottom lane, Ace and Fada were looking for the kill over on Lanham, but he swashbuckle taunts them away.
And I've been saying they're saved for that duel, but thing is, the Invoker Sunstrike. I mean, what do you do at that point? It's so much damage added.
He's already got. He's 2 points away from max level on that too.
It's 350 damage already.
Sure. Back off cooldown.
Yeah,
hey Axe, can you get me a call?
Already 3 duels up for Ori as well. I mean,
and they're both going blink daggers too.
Yeah. The only concern for Invoker in this game is that he's going to need a bunch of items before he can like reliably solo carry. You're always susceptible to Ember Chains, into the ET, the Lycan running at you. It's not a free game for Paparazzi, but when you're this far ahead, I mean, he's already just, he's past the point of vulnerability when you're playing
bottom lane. Fada's in trouble. Sunstrike's on the mark once more. 11 with the spin will find the kill. I start to beg a question though. Like, so VG Gaming, the momentum most definitely is snowballing their way. What happens if this stops? Like, what happens if you got one good fight from Team Secret? They're able to hold their high ground. It looks like a lot of D-push. Does VG Gaming have that same kind of problem you were looking at from Secret in the last game, where if you lose the momentum, you may not be able to break high ground because you're just not that far ahead?
You can go both ways. The thing is, their team fight is nuts. Warlock Kunkka is never really going to fall off in this kind of game. You are susceptible if your Invoker is. That's the key, is that you've got to be able to hunt the Invoker if you're Secret. You always have the tools to do that, but you need a lot more items. You need Lycan to be able to threaten him. BKBs are going to be nice, but otherwise you're just going to get peeled by a tornado.
Yeah, she's going Necro Books onto Ace. So he's deciding to go for mass minions. These stacks are finally going to be farmed up, so Yapsor, goodbye to your buffs. They were so big that it does take a lot to get through it. But they got a Shrine available. Fada's going to burn mangoes, so he's fine with this. This will actually give him his Ether Lens by the time he's finished the stack.
You're going to have Blink up on the Axe and the LC pretty soon. 13 minutes in with the Sunstrikes to play with, not to mention the incredible follow-up of the Lanham Kunkka. You're going to have complete map dominance, and no one on Secret's going to be safe. They don't have anyone that can reliably frontline or even push the hard lane.
It's like, hey, can you decrepify me? I'll crap and invoke a Sunstrike, so that's not even going to save you anymore from the duel. Ace is taking so much damage to try and get through these Ancients. Yeah, you've got the Shrine available. Maybe Yapsor can tank some for you too.
This is not what you're going to be doing if you're a Lycan, though.
No.
You can see, look at the
Ori.
positioning Secret has.
Smoked up. Observer, what's up? Blink forward. They go after Yapsor. Vada wants to help him out, and maybe he does. Buys a little bit more time. Decrepified the Legion commanders. There was no attack that way, and the stomp is perfect. Ace chases them down. The rock must drop, as well as the ship. Coco's run for Death Ward from Puppey into the side. Even with damage negation, it's still not enough to say VG Gaming. They went so deep, they won't just lose 3. You know they're going to lose 4 plus a golem. Easy money for Team Secret, and this was my concern. VG Gaming, too much aggression into Secret. How do you keep the momentum when 4 of your players are dead?
I mean, I don't know if you can chalk that up to like momentum. That was just a very questionable initiation. Like, how is that ever going to work? You're dueling a guy in between his tier 1 and tier 2. The Pugna is off map. Like,
and it's the ET.
No one's showing top this lane.
It's 1300 HP you've got to get through on that ET plus 4 armor. And you got no ways to drop that.
That was such a strange initiation from Vici. Great turnaround from Secret. They were prepared, but...
Yep. And they're looking for more. Side of Fierce Searing Chain into the ET. Stomp. Control. Overwhelming odds, a little bit off target. Trouble, however, for Puppey. The Sunstrike's on the mark, and they will have a dual victor. Side of Fierce Searing Chain. Damn, that does so much work. Still, just from range, mid once playing this game. Another jump in. It's going to be the Axe. Still a 1-for-1 trade-off. Ace has already killed off Lanham. The man who's still like avoiding getting involved in this paparazzi. He can Sunstrike again in 7 seconds, but he was refusing to come to these fights until the Axe is done. Let's have another look at this. Is that bottom lane fight, the initial jump.
Look at where his team is. The Invoker is at the bottom tier 1, and you're fighting into ET, Ember, Pugna. Like, they're gonna have so much catch. The Coconut goes crazy.
Maldic hit 2 of them as well.
3-man Earth Splitter. I mean, what? I don't know what's up with Vici, man. They seem to be so hot and cold.
Well, I just want to see a smile from Puppey. Something. He's still serious business. Team Secret looking for a nice result here to get that confidence rolling into TI8, as we are looking at 2 teams who will attend the International. As of today's result, you know who's going to be in. Sunstrike coming towards the top lane. They have the damage. Ori, he's still racking up dual victory. That's now 50 dual damage bonus.
And don't think these teams aren't playing for anything. Yeah, they're going to TI, but this is probably the last tournament either one will play until the actual World Championships.
Yep. Unless we have a fun little small one in between it. Yeah, this is going to be the last big one, and there's decent prize money. Right? Yeah. There's a reason why it's called the Supermajor. Is double, or not double, like plus 50% the prize pool of any of the other majors.
Yeah, they're both second fiddle to a stronger team in their region. Secret, you have Liquid, DP technically, if you're going by the Bulldog rules.
Oh, just sniff it. Just sniff it out. He's on the other side of the trees. That's not bark you're smelling. That's Axe. Oh, finally. Jump out, blink, call. Yapsaw needs to put the Spirit Stomp down to try and help, but it won't happen. The dunk is so quick, but here comes reinforcements running through the trees, and they just go straight in for Fenrir. They're taking the Warlock out of this field. The Conquer Boat could try and hit, but now Ace looking for a better target. The blink, call, duel available. Death Ward from the tree line, not going to work. Paparazzi, now he joins the fight perfectly. The Tornado disrupting the supports of Team Secret, meaning there was no support that could come fast enough for them. So Lycan falls, Pugna falls, Nori now has 64 dual damage.
I have never seen this much this early in the game on an LC. Gotta be some sort of record.
Is this when you try and rush him to 25 and get the plus dual damage talent over the negative 10-second press the attack?
That talent would be so much better if it functioned retroactively.
That talent would be so much better if it was like at 20.
Yeah. Yeah, just, especially since he went for the strength instead of the XP gain level 10. I don't think he'll get there anytime soon. You can see the Axe initiation, easy setup. Part of the Pugna problem is you kind of just explode to a Sunstrike, more than half his HP in a blast. Lycan does pick off the Warlock, but you've landed with a nice combo here. How did that miss the Lycan, actually? That was a bit weird. I was thinking they were allies for a second, but very strange. The Earth Splitter hits everybody, but you've already lost your Pugna. Ember's nowhere in sight. This is not a fight you're going to win if you're Secret.
Yeah. Okay, well, okay, Puppey gives more of a smile when he actually loses the team fight. He's like, that's a good tornado, man. Good tornado. Paparazzi creates so much space. And he's actually still top of the net worth. 18 minutes in, over 10,000 the net worth. The Aghanim Scepter is flying out. Already on him, sorry. The BKB will be flying out soon. He's already an overclub into that. 11, that's an aggressive position. Slant of Fissurian Chains, Puppey, Maledict into the Death Ward. Be a lot of damage, but Torrent cancelling once again. VG Gaming having the extra support. VG do not want to jump up and defiant this. That damage onto 11 for the Maldic. Poppy taking so much,
Nice.
which means the final tick will be enough. They kept the Spirit on top of him as well.
I was about to say that's what actually sets up the kill. Level 2 Spirit, or Aura rather. The magic, only the magic resist is all the Spirit gives you. The physical resist minus armor is always on the ET.
Kept it now. They're to sync with Puppy. Smoke is now there from Team Secret. They were out of range of any Radiant Vision.
Dude, you see what mid one's going for? He's rushing first item Aeon Disc. This is one of the weirdest games. Like, this whole series is just mind-boggling.
Oh, they're looking for the fight now in mid. Puppy, the paralyzing cask off. Ace into wolf form. The units crowd around the front of him, but Lanham just phase boots straight through it. Forces Ace to run the long way around. 2 force fights be more than enough to kill off Lanham. X marks spot will pull Ace back in 11. He's thinking about absolutely nothing. It ain't gonna happen.
And Paparazzi is going to need to put the team on his back if they want to take this one.
Nice blink call. Where's that Sunstrike? Here it comes. Decrepit 5. Puppy. He's got the sustain. Puts the Maledict onto 11. The Spirit's still down, but so is the Rock. Fenrir creating space, slowing him down. Damn Axe. Is he actually going to tick once more? The duel is out. Axe will tick out. The death ward from Puppy. He's trying to win this fight back the opposite direction. Moves away before Paparazzi can already connect on him with the Tornado. Yamsaw taking it for the team, but they made sure at least there was no duel victory for Ori. And Puppy, don't know if you really want to be here for this one. Goes Maledict again, they pull him back in. The Sunstrike from Paparazzi right in the perfect target. Legion will finally fall. Bar to drain the last point of life out of him. And this is really becoming a brawler of a game. I'm glad we changed the tempo after game 1. We've gone from fail into bloodbath.
Indeed. We needed something like that, because that first game, woof, but see Lanham collecting the top runes, mid one's going to collect the bottom. Paparazzi nearly 4,000 gold ahead of the game right now. He'll be finishing up a BKB in just a moment. Not sure if that really gives Vici the ability to take some big team fight, but I like what they're doing. Just continue to find pickoffs, set up for duels, taunts, hit the Sunstrike, easy kills.
How many times do you see an Ember Spirit get an Aeon Disc before he has like Maelstrom and other great items?
I got no comment. I don't know the hero well enough to accurately...
Is it the safety thing? Like what's it able to break you out of? Like, what is it?
I mean, it's just to live through the duel, I assume.
That's it?
You can juke the Sunstrike damage as well, theoretically, but my concern is that he bought it first item in a game they're already losing.
Wrap around the back. Flame Guard is up. They should have the damage to kill off Fenrir. Maybe not. Not when you've got that press the attack there. Okay, no, you definitely do. Funder's just going to nuke him while the Spirit's on top. Paparazzi, oh, they got him with a dust out. Paparazzi has to burn the 10-second BKB. Side of fist into the storm from Yamsaw. You've still got Ori, who was able to dodge that one barely. Pulling mid one back in. They want to get another initiation off. Blink Duel is off cooldown for Ori. He's thinking about going in, but the Maledict onto the Axe. They know they can't keep him alive much longer. Not while Yamsaw's got the Spirit down, but they go. The Blink Duel looking for the control. Maybe they have enough. Yeah, no, Poppy at 11. They're the only ones to fall so far. Ori in the tree line. Another dust being expended. The Torrent creates more space, but Ori trapped in the trees. Paparazzi and Lanham have to leave him alone. Ori fights his way through the Necro Books. That actually just helps get the kill onto Ace. Plus 78 damage not working for you, but Team Secret, they come out on top of that one. 3-for-1 trade-off, probably the only sacrifice.
You see the Aeon Disc paying off. Here's where we were wrong. Saves the Ember Spirit, lands the follow-up chains onto the Axe, ports out.
Never doubt professional players. There's always a plan, and let's see that plan in action.
Yeah, you see they're just trying to clear the creep wave. Mid one comes in from behind. Love the play. Upheaval level 3, but not really effective when Playman's just going to drain you like and runs in. They find Paparazzi, forces BKB, as you so eloquently put, as that team fight was ongoing. And I don't really know what Vici was doing here. Like, the Axe ports in, but it's a bit late. He lands the taunt, but there's no spells now on Invoker. He's not prepared to actually get anything off. Tornadoes, but Axe just ends up dying. And you can see the power of this Witch Doctor ET. If you take a long extended fight, the turnaround potential is nuts. The Coconut, the Stomp, like, they're always going to have a better time team fighting, especially when there's no Golem from the Warlock.
I like how, too, Team Secret, like, I don't know if you were watching the back lines then from Yamsaw, but he was holding that ET splitter until the duel came. Every single time. It's like, well, if Vici want to commit with a duel or a call, like, that's what the ulti is that it counted. All of the times, it was just Spirit Stomp, Spirit Stomp, Spirit Stomp.
Paparazzi is still going to be a problem. Now, 4,000 gold ahead. He's going for Blink next item, finish the BKB. As we said,
gank, Vada. By blast, a little bit of mistiming, and Kunkka could just walk it off.
Aeon Disc on the Pugna as well.
Much save as they can possibly get. They're going to try and fight around this mid lane. Spirit out once again from Yapsol, going to look inside the base. Fortification's already being used, also helping the top tier 2 tower being pressured. Paparazzi and 11 are looking for that counter kill with Ori, but no one is obliging Team Secret. And Team Secret, they've got Necro books. They're going to come high ground. Kunkka's going to look for a little bit of a rebuttal. He needs to hold this. Maybe that fresh Meteor Hammer can help him out, but then Team Secret rotate down to the bottom lane. They've got a double creep wave. So any kind of setup you thought you had in the mid, now rotates down to the bottom. Watch that Warlock closely. The ultimate into the level 3 Fatal Bonds. That's what he needs to get off. Fatal Bonds goes out already. They see him thanks to the Nether Ward. Not to mention the ET stomp, jump in, axe. He found his targets. It's going to be the Lycan picked up, but then paralyzing cast. 11, he's going to go down this no matter what. He took so much damage with that Maledict, and then the ET splitter. Yapsol combos it perfectly. And Team Secret, they've survived the rock, they've survived the Fatal Bonds. They don't have a lot of mana left, but it's not stopping Vada from just nether blasting down the tower. They want to go for more. Mid one leaves Defensive Spirit, looking for anyone who's nice and close, but they're all a little bit further to the south. There's just Spider Fist, Searing Chains over onto the Kunkka. Has he got some kind of save as the X marks a spot onto mid one, who's still got that escape. Not to mention he's got the ET continuously putting VG Gaming to bed. And VG Gaming in full defense mode, another side of Fist Searing Chains mid one. The never-ending control, now it's time to duel. They'll bring down Ace, a big victory. Something to give Ori a little bit more space to fight Puppey. The Sunstrike is going to be on target, dropping him down very, very low. But then again, it doesn't matter when Yapsol plus 84 damage finishes off the melee racks. We're 25 minutes in. The rest of Team Secret want back out again. Puppey won't be happy to do that. They've got duel, and it's going to take too long. Fada, anyone going to cancel? Anyone going to cancel? They've got the call from 11. Fada will not get out, so Team Secret, it costs a lot. But at 25 minutes in, they break the bottom lane.
They were playing like they had Aegis that whole time.
Yeah,
like,
they
I was like, did they do Roche and I just wasn't looking? Like, what?
No.
Lycan's just manning up on the racks?
He's up with the 4 25-minute bounty runes as well. This is great money for VG Gaming, if they can get them all.
Yep, 6K lead now on the rest of the game. Paparazzi's Invoker just skyrocketing in the net worth.
They want to fight top. That Legion Commander's ready for a blink duel. There's no Lincoln Sphere onto mid one, and he's still got the Aeon Disc on cooldown. So Ori coming in close, Defensive Spirit not going to be there, and the amount of damage combining with a Sunstrike, it's going to be enough. Paparazzi finds the kill just a fraction of a second after the duel though. So Ori doesn't get the bonus damage, but let's watch that bottom again.
It's just so simple. Duel onto the Lycan, Invoker uses 3 spells, he immediately dies, and I like this play from Secret. It's definitely worth committing to the racks, but I think they wanted to get out of dodge with at least one of those heroes. They lose 3 when it's a great trade if you only lose the 1. 2 is probably still worth 3 though. It's a steep price to pay.
Roshan's under attack. They've already got him down to 3.2k. The ET Spirit's done its run here. Here it comes again from Yapsol. We'll need to stop instantly to actually stop this from happening. And he's going to. And he's actually killed it! The stomp from ET kills Roshan. Paparazzi, you can have the Aegis of the Immortal. Team Secret will have the rest.
I don't know if you even mind. Like, that works for Secret. They'll take that.
You'll take this. You'll take it. Go. Now they're going to smoke up. They're going to fight willingly into the Aegis of the Immortal. Fada was not caught by this, however. But the advantage is that VG Gaming have been so defensive that the only observer wards they got when they just went aggressive, and they put 2 into the dire jungle. Everything else is kind of, well, they don't see anything, but they see Fada. Paparazzi with his blink dagger chasing after him. There's the pick up and throw in towards the air. Deeper in, Yapsol put to sleep. There's your jump duel. Death Ward from Puppey, looking pretty good with the ET splitter. He's being protected by his own Aeon Disc. Legion will have to buy back into this to try and change his fight around, because now the Aegis Immortal Invoker's back to the world of the living, but he's completely isolated, surrounded by 4 heroes of Team Secret. Puppey is the man to get the kill, ending the 7-time streak. Not to mention the amount of buybacks. VG just committed both Legion and Kunkka to buy back. Rock is up, but Warlock is not. And they just lost bottom racks too.
I don't know how to analyze this game, Kobe. His entire series is buttling.
Hey, I'm just loving the way Team Secret approach this. It's almost like watching Blade Mells against Tinkers. You've got 3 Aeon discs. It's so difficult for VG Gaming to get that initial jump and just find the pickoff. They have to commit so much to do it. And 11, well, there's that jump committal. Doesn't find mid one. X marks the spot. It's over on Puppey. They don't catch him either. Just this follow-up. It doesn't exist while Paparazzi is dead. Like, VG Gaming are trying to bluff them. Right now, they have nothing in their hand, but they're saying we have a royal flush.
They use 2 buybacks. I mean, the name of the game is still the same for Secret. Just kill this Invoker, and no matter what items he buys, he's always going to be susceptible to Lycan just running at him.
There's that fight once again. So Paparazzi and Fight have their own little duel while Yapsor trying to work that extra control against Lanham.
But look at where Paparazzi is now. Like, he's so out of position all of a sudden.
It's like they're fighting, it's like they're trying to run 2 different gang squads. That's what this feels like more than anything else. Because he went up there with Ori. He went up there with the largest damage dealer he has in his team to try and find these kills. Now they're going to do it again. Sunstrike is out, but then again, maybe with the rock to create a little bit more space. Ori just doesn't have enough. All that damage negation. Now Fast is going to drain it straight back out of him. The Death Ward was there too, so no other way to survive. Up in the top lane, you're going to lose your partner. It's just pick off on either side. Harder and Yap sort of drop. X marks spot onto Puppey. 11 would like a piece of this. He's got Lanham to be there with him. Watch that Invoker. Play the high ground. Dunk it down. They've got the bonus. Ace there with Paparazzi. Dipping Blast will create some space while mid one's on the run. Spirit away underneath that Observe Ward. Hence VG Gaming felt so confident in that fight. But they have to come home. The base is in trouble again.
Yep, that Rax is going to play a big difference. Also, the most valuable Rax for Dire to take, as it is the furthest lane from Roshan. So the next 5 to 8 minutes or so, you're going to see that become relevant. Once that respawn comes up, that's a big objective for Secret, because you get the Ember Aegis, and all of a sudden, Lycan has a cheese, and you can threaten Rax like almost immediately. And I just don't know how Invoker's going to survive in these fights. They really don't have enough to protect him. Axelc can blink in, they can initiate, but they really don't have that much peel, and there's so much to hunt him in this game.
I believe in the never-ending money that he's currently getting, and Paparazzi himself. This is what gives VG Gaming at least their advantage. They knew what they were doing, right? They're switching Ori out of mid. Like, okay, I don't know if this is like that last little jump. Like, let's just have a chat in between game 1, game 2. Guys, something went horribly wrong in game 1. Like, what the hell can we do in game 2? And Paparazzi just sets up and says, just give me Invoker. I'll do this, boys. I'll do this for us.
Hey,
and that's it. Everything else in this draft just appears to be like, it's like that 4 protect 1 strat you used to have with the anti-mages. This is what it feels like. It's 4 enable 1 for VG Gaming.
Hey, and look at the talent picked up by Invoker, level 20. We got our wish.
He actually got Cataclysm.
I'm not sure we'll see it in this game, but if we do, it's going to be hype. And I think they might need something miraculous from him, because even though 5K ahead of the game, Paparazzi, his team's still behind.
There's your jump. Sunstrike is on the way in. Puppey on the run back out again, but he can't run too far. Duel is out. Axe culling blade, and Ori goes to plus 124. Almost at level 20, mid one. Wants to put a defensive spirit up, down, jumps back. Torrent does not connect.
Well played. Probably dies there if he doesn't get out of dodge.
Paparazzi found a target. Lost it for half a second. This is a nighttime engagement. 20 seconds until daytime. They lost the vision slightly. And remember, Ori's building up there, and if they can continue to get these stamps, I actually kind of want to see it for the first time. Like, at least I haven't seen, except like low tier games like the plus 40 dual damage. But if they're just continuously getting picks like this,
he'd be much closer if he went for that XP.
Mid one, you can see Ori. Defensive set reward, which was up to D ward previously. I think Ace freaked out, well not freaked out, just already had the Necro books up ready to fight if things did get rough.
The difference maker is going to be these secret supports.
Yeah.
BKB on the
Great Observer Ward. Puppey. So obvious where he was going to be. Can they actually control him? Axe Dunk a little too early. Legion Commander's on the other side of the map, so not getting dual damage from this. In fact, mid one's looking for a rebuttal. Chasing in. Invoker was already Syrian chained up. Paparazzi, the jump forward with the spirit down. He just takes so much damage, Paparazzi. Down for a minute and a half. Warlock's gone for 40 seconds. 11, Slider Fist here in chain. He did it. He actually got him in the trees. Axe wanted to escape. Now they're going to cut their way through. All right, Yabso, put a spirit on him. Ronovatos. Hey, 11, you want to stick around, have a nice chat about what the hell has happened in this series? We've got some time because they can't reach you just yet. All right, there it is. Sparta will blast him with the Slider Fist and spirit on top of him. They get the kill. Pies, 30 seconds for the Invoker to respawn.
I love what Ace is doing now. Just shoves top that whole time. They already have the tier 2 down.
Yep.
You could threaten here, force an Invoker buyback. It's a bit risky.
The Invoker doesn't have it though, so if they try and force it, then they're good. Invoker's short by 75 gold. In fact, you almost wonder if Ori should have kept pressuring that bottom tower just so we can get the cash. But they back off.
I like the decision from both teams. When you're already 1 racks down, you need to ensure you're back in base. Secret, though, wisely opting to just take top shrine. No reason to force here. He might have a buyback on Invoker. They don't know that. You know, they don't know what we know.
Yeah, they're one victory away from top 4 position at the Supermajor.
Yep, exactly.
And a battle which I know they're definitely going to have against Virtus.pro. Like they want that chance to have a crack at the title. Top lane on the run back out again. The rock is good, but then again, so is the spirit jump and the searing chain. PG Gaming, where is your sustain? Lana's being drained out by Fada. He's not even inside the base. Ori slapped back by the ET splitter. 3 heroes down. Paparazzi's back. But where's his team? Where's his enablers? He's meant to be the quarterback for the front line, but right now, no one's there to defend. No one's there to hold. Jump in, 11, goes to the spin. Oh, he needs some good luck here. Maybe with the meteorite they do. They bring down Ace. A huge kill for him. 11 will back off, back underneath the tower. Mid 1 and Fada want to pressure the issue a little bit more. Paparazzi has the distance. Already has burned that BKB of his to get back into the base safely, but he's the only one alive. I don't think he's going to be too excited to know that Warlock is the only one that's going to spawn up for the next 30 seconds.
Is this game? Is like, that's 2 racks already.
Yeah, it will be 3 racks. That's 2 creep waves also pushing down the mid. Now, Team Secret do not have to pull back out again. Don't have to worry about that. Blink, steering chains, Fenrir's gone. He's dead. There's no buyback. You can go for tier 4s. If they kill Paparazzi, then you may as well just call it. Steering chains is out. He has buyback available. That's the upside. Legion Commander short the money, even if it's coming off cooldown. Conquer can buy back, but you're 8 seconds away. They got one last hurrah. That's all that's going to be left here. One last hurrah. And that's what they do. Blink in. The Cataclysm is down. You got it once. You got it once, Kyle. Ori gets the duel victory, plus 142.
I mean, again, I really just don't know what to say. Like the draft made sense. They won their lanes, but they're just crumbling in this late game transition. They just don't seem to know what to do.
Like crumbling, man. It's an anime comeback. You need a sob story. Paparazzi against the world. 20k in his pocket worth of items. How can he do it? Can the Legion? With all that duel, he may not get a lot of victories, but 142 plus damage. That's over 300 damage a pop he's currently inflicting. Can they find their target? Checking out Roshan, 11 jump forward for it. A double damage rune, Ember Spirit. I love how too efficient mid one is with his items, like Aeon Disc, Maelstrom, Blink Dagger. The rest of it is just his item build. Ori found a target, he found Ace in the river. Blink, duel. They're gonna have that damage output they require. Where's the dunk? And duel victory it is. Plus 160. Oh, of course, in the meantime, Warlock dies.
How are you not going to bring up the Aquila?
X marks the spot. Into the Torrent. Where's the extra follow-up? Axe looking for the call, but then Slider Fist jump away. Quick jump away from Conquer. Well, he tried. Lanham just stuck around. He turns around, realizes he's going to give the poke, but the ET splitter will seal his fate, combining with the paralyzing cast. Maybe not. Negates a lot of the damage with the 1 charges, but okay, maybe so. 11 goes for a quick call. He's already got the maledict on him. He knows he's dead no matter what he does, so his Slider Fist will find that kill. Ace was battling with Paparazzi underneath the Dire Shrine, but a buyback from Lycan and Pugna. They can look towards Roshan or they can look towards mid. Either will suffice.
I like the buybacks too. You got 1 racks left to take. Why not just go for it? You know Axe and Kunkka has no buyback. They don't know that, but they know Axe is on cooldown.
Fenrir has Rock. Legion has Duel. BKB's off cooldown for Legion in 5 seconds time. Invoker. Like just Alacrity buff up forward Spirits, try and keep the control going, but that's when Paralyzing Cast is fantastic against it. And overwhelming odds, the high ground defense is not terrible, but it's terrible if you can't keep heroes alive. That Rod of Atos locking down Invoker in the back lines, combining with the side device. Now the duel does come, combining with the Cataclysm, cleans up the mid lane quite nicely. Radio Deafening Blast pushing back Ace, but he can still BKB, turns towards the rack. You killed off the Legion Commander, she'll fight back into the game, but you're already megged. 5 heroes still all up for Team Secret. And VG Gaming, I want to say they're playing with 1 foot in the grave, but right now they're up to their neck in their grave.
I just a clinical game from Secret, but it feels like they're just playing good Dota, and VG's just rolling over for them. I'd have to watch a replay to really just fully grasp how they managed to just lose this massive lead that accumulated thanks to the laning phase just so quickly. Was it all that bottom rack?
It was the bottom fight underneath the tier 2 tower. Like that jumping forward, and then it seemed up to that point the Team Secret started getting items that allowed them to fight back. Like, because that's when the Aeon disc started to arrive. So it fueled the money into him. Like Puppy even got one of these kills, and he got himself an Aeon disc. They just can't interrupt the control enough. It
seems to be the items winning them the game. Like they had 3 around the same timing, and as you said, all of a sudden that duel or taunt into Sunstrike combo is completely negated. You can't open a fight with one of these entry kills, and if you don't get one, the team fight of Secret's just way too powerful.
But there was no way they were ever going to get to that money until VG Gaming gave them the kills, gave them the opportunity. You have the advantage, and of course those kills are going to be worth more then. And Team Secret, like you can see it from mid-1. Like mid-1 rushed up the Aeon disc. Like he knew the critical item to keep himself alive in this game, and then it's like, well, do I even need Lincoln Sphere when you do these type of builds? Like Lincoln's to try and stop duel, try and stop what else? It's like, no, there's so much spam that VG Gaming have got. The ultimate choice is this Aeon disc, and he got it before Blink, and he got it before Maelstrom.
And I love this hero as well. I just think we're going to see more and more Ember as these games continue to be played. So much reach. Had an abysmal laning phase. But
it was also the build, right? Like the second he got items, he came in with Side of Fist and Searing Chains. No Flame Guard. It was range control. Keep your distance from the Legion and the Act.
And 2 hexes as well on Secret. Lycan and Ember picking it up probably 1 or 2 slots before you would expect it.
That's what controlled Paparazzi in the last fight. So.
And if you're Paparazzi, like, what do you buy? You're against Megas.
You buy Hope. Hope is what you buy. Top lane, they're going after mid-1 again, but they just can't get that burst combination. Mid-1, Side of Fist, and Spirits away. Avoids the Cataclysm. And the rest of Team Secret is smoked up, and they're running in through the mid lane. They want their own jump. Spirit goes over 4 heroes instantly. Yapsaw into the Stomp. Doesn't really find anybody else with this, but they keep the Hex up. Puppy targeted. That's the one that 11's trying to kill off, but he can't even do that. Ace will rotate down. He's got everything, Alpha Wolf included. 700, 800 damage crits going into Lanham. They have the extra control. I can't believe how long VG Gaming are actually surviving inside this fight. Puppy is so low, but Axe can't get the dunk off. Now they've got the extra control. Lanham's trying to get out of here, but it's a Searing Chains at mid-1. Just get VG Gaming at bay. The EG splitter in the perfect retreat line that VG Gaming wanted to take. Ori, they'll get up the hill, but there's nowhere safe. GG is called. Team Secret will advance themselves forward into the lower bracket round 5. That first time to have a duel against Virtus Pro. Next, actually, they don't even have like small break. But with that type of confidence, Secret, they'll be happy. That's a 2-0 victory over an opponent which, like, only in game 2 for like a 5-minute block made them sweat.
I mean, this was a tale of 2 teams, if you ask me. I don't know what this VG Gaming did with the one that played yesterday, but this does not feel like